All right, today we're diving deep into the world of Blox fruits. We're going on a journey, exploring the high seas and the epic battlegrounds to uncover the weapons that really define a player's power and their legacy. So let's get right into the armory. Think about it. This is a world absolutely packed with power. You've got the insane abilities from devil fruits, you've got the inner strength of hockey, not to mention massive crews clashing. So it really makes you wonder, in a world already full of giants, what does it take to forge a true legend? The answer? A lot of the time, it's the cold, hard steel you're holding in your hands. It's those legendary weapons that let you carve your name into history. We've put together a showcase of some of the most epic gear in the game, and we're starting with a true icon of pure otherworldly power. The one, the only, Dark Blade. I mean, just look at this thing. The design itself is a total statement. You've got that jagged, super intimidating shape, and it's surrounded by this vibrant green energy that just screams power. It's a notoriously rare weapon, and honestly, it feels less like it was forged and more like it was just summoned. It's the kind of blade that unleashes devastating moves, like the infamous 1,000 slices.
But hey, power isn't always about that mystical, flashy energy. Sometimes it's about pure, raw, brute force. And for that, well, we've got the Shark Anchor. This weapon, it represents a completely different way of fighting. You can practically feel how heavy it is just by looking at it. Dropped by the super scary Terror Shark, this thing isn't about being quick or fancy. No, it's all about crushing your opponents with the heavy, unstoppable might of the ocean itself.
And when you put them side by side, you really see how a weapon choice shapes a player's identity. On one side, you've got the Dark Blade's quick, energy-based attacks. On the other, the just overwhelming physical power of the Shark Anchor. The weapon you pick isn't just a tool, it says who you are as a warrior, you know? Are you about mystical speed or just unstoppable strength? And that choice gets even trickier when we step into the realm of myth, where weapons are literally infused with magic, spirits, and all kinds of supernatural powers. And believe me, very few are as mythical or as sought after as the Hello Scythe. The craftsmanship here is just wow. The handle is actually made from bone, which gives it this really primal feel. But the blade, that's the real star. It's glowing with these fiery inscribed runes. It's a rare drop from the Soul Reaper, and this thing doesn't just cut, it feels like it's literally reaping souls. And hey, speaking of souls, our next weapon taps into a whole different kind of spiritual power. This is the Soul Cane. This one is all about that phantom energy. That eerie blue flame you see inside its lantern-like frame, it makes it feel less like a weapon and more like a conduit, you know? A tool for channeling spirits. And it even lets you do these quick, ghostly dashes across the battlefield. You know, the variety among these mythical weapons is just incredible. You've got these ornate, jeweled daggers that look like they're meant for fast, complex strikes, almost like an extension of your own body. And then you get something like the spiky trident. I mean, that's a weapon of pure authority, fit for a king of the seas. The artistry is just as important as the power they give you. But for a lot of players, the true test of skill in Blox fruits isn't found in magic or in brute force. No, it's found on the path of the sword, with the ultimate katanas. So here we have two legendary blades, Sari and Shisui. Each one is a total masterpiece, with its own unique design and feel, and you can only buy them if you've really proven you're worthy. But here's the thing, these aren't just powerful swords by themselves. They're actually steps on a much, much longer journey, a real quest for mastery. Because, you see, in the world of a sword master, having one legendary blade is pretty cool, but true power, well, that comes from unity. And this is what that all leads to. The true triple katana. It's not just a weapon, it's a whole fighting style. It's what happens when you master 3 legendary swords and combine all of their strengths. It represents a journey of incredible dedication, insane skill, and really the absolute pinnacle of swordsmanship. So, after seeing all of this incredible power, what's the single most important part of the equation? It's you. It's all about wielding your own legacy, because the choice of how to use all this power, that's yours. A beautiful, elegant blade like this one represents every other legendary weapon out there just waiting to be discovered and mastered. Each one is just a tool, waiting for a warrior to give it a purpose.
It's a story that hasn't been written yet.
So, we've shown you some of the greatest weapons in the game, and their power is absolutely undeniable. But at the end of the day, a weapon is only as strong as the person who wields it. So the only real question left is, what legend will you forge?